Hello my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm trying a new little format of a renovation. So basically I am going to be renovating one of my oldest builds, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna like react to it, quote unquote, tour the house with you all and just, you know, see how bad it is, and then we'll jump on into just like a speed build kind of renovation style. So yeah, you can skip ahead to this time for the renovation if you would like. Hopefully I will remember to put that on the screen, and if not, somebody do that for me. But yes, this is called Justice Manor. If you will look really quickly, it is called, whoa, what is happening? It is called Justice Manor, and I can actually show you really quickly on my page. So yeah, this is the house. It's called Justice Manor, and I used Get to Work, Spa Day, Outdoor Retreat, Cool Kitchen Stuff, and Perfect Patio because that's what I had at that time. I would just use those packs to see if I could make it better, but I don't want to. Also, it just started raining like crazy. It was sunny and beautiful here in good old Kentucky, and well, you can probably hear the rain now. I've got two windows open. I'm not closing them, and we're just gonna have to embrace the ambience, shall we? So anyway, let's move on to the little tour of the house. So yeah, I was like, oh, I'm building this really cool house for a sim of mine. I remember her name was Sydney Justice for some reason. She was very strange. Like, this was her mother's house, and I don't remember. That's all I remember, but it's, you know, it's got some potential. I like this wraparound porch. I really don't do these very often, just because my houses usually aren't big enough for this. And I'm building on the medium wall height, as we can tell right here. And let's just go around to, well, let me look at the back. The back is okay. It's not bad. It needs some work for sure. It's not optimal, let's be honest. The landscaping, ooh, I didn't even put rocks around this. Can we Luke, honey, like, oh, and there's a mailbox, as you can see. I have not changed. So let's ignore that. Oh, so here's the front. This is the entrance, yet it's the kitchen. I hate that. But here's the kitchen. I do like the cabinets. I will continue to use the cabinets for sure. Oh, this is an interesting shape. What was I doing? I'm not sure. Nice fireplace, a nice painting. Why these lights? Why? And then this is the dining room. Nice windows. Love the view. Very pretty. And we have, oh, these doors don't match at all. Oh, yes, we have a living room. I think this is a living room. Is this a living room? It's kind of in a weird place. I don't know why it's here. It's right off the kitchen. Very odd placement. What's this door? Wait, what? Oh, it's a bathroom. Okay. Not what I would choose now, but not the worst. What's this little nook? Oh, there's a basement. I think it's empty. I saw it on the gallery as it being empty. So we'll go up the stairs. Okay. Interesting choice of colors. A random desk. There is like, you can tell I have evolved in my building style because there is no clutter. Like, what the heck? Very interesting landing. Just a lamp. Why, Luke? Why? Just why? Like, why would you do that? Why would you overlap that and put a wall? Okay. Another bedroom. Completely empty bedroom. Absolutely nothing in it but a bed. That's just that. Oh, I'm not, you know, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to use what I have in the house already and make it look better. If I don't like it, I will get rid of it, of course, but I'll try. Another bedroom. Interesting concept. I don't like it. Super empty. I was trying to do some closets clearly, but yeah, didn't do that. Okay, bathroom, not so, oh, glitch. Glitch. Not so bad. even the game is like, no, don't look at this house. Oh gosh, I don't know what that glitch is, but not so bad. Kind of don't hate that. It's a Jack and Jill bedroom too, or bathroom by the looks of it. Yeah, that's it. That's the house. Wait a minute. Where's the other staircase? Oh, it's here. Oh, that makes sense. Sure. And then there's another bedroom up here. What was I thinking? There's no decor. Unless I built this for a specific sim and she didn't have enough simoleons. But even then, I would have cheated if I did this as a build. So yeah, this is the house. It's terrible. Not terrible, but it just has a lot of, it's got good bones, as they would say. It's got some potential. It's very higgledy-piggledy, nonsensical. I love that about it, though. I'm really into those kinds of builds, but this doesn't seem intentional. This just seems accidental for me. I'm kind of making fun of my building style back then. I'm not making fun of you if you build like this now. I'm not doing that. Why did I use a black column when the rest of these are white? And why is the fence brown when this is white? Why not make it all brown or all white? All brown actually would look better, I think. I don't know what's going on with this house, or the lack of attention that I had, or just the lack of experience, I will say. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into the speed renovation, I guess you could call it. It's gonna be a wild ride, I guess, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna look. Let's see if it's good. Alrighty, so we are into the main part of the renovation. This was a really, really fun renovation, y'all. Let me just say, I will talk about it in the video tour later on, but I had so much fun with this. I love renovating houses anyway, but knowing that this was my old house and I was like giving it a new life, you could say, it was really, really fun. So I did keep the general idea of where the rooms were, like where they were. I don't know how to explain that, but basically I just adjusted the walls a little bit, added a wall here and there, moved a wall here and there, just to kind of, make it a little bit more sensible, and it worked out really, really well. So the kitchen, living room, dining space, bathroom, and stairwell area on the first floor, they are pretty much in the same locations, just slightly different. But the upstairs, however, I did change those quite a bit. What I did is there is 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a small little office that could be a bedroom on the second floor. And then on the very top 3rd floor is the master bedroom and master bathroom. So yeah, it's a family house, and I definitely see maybe a pretty well off, but not like crazy rich family. Like, they have a really nice house that maybe they inherited and they've kept it up pretty well, but maybe they're like the Weasleys and they had a good number of children. They have they have like 3 or 4 kids, and so this house is quite small for them, but they make it work. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, and I used a lot of content by Harry and Felixander, just for some furniture, nothing too crazy. Most of the exterior, if not all of the exterior, actually is just EA content. I used a lot of Discover University and Strangerville. They worked so perfectly. That front door on this house, oh my gosh, I love the front door. It's from Discover University. It's just so nicely detailed, and I'm just so excited, y'all. Like, next week, at the time that I'm recording this currently, it is a Thursday. Yes, it is a Thursday. And next week is whenever we get the new patch, and I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I'm screaming on the inside. Now, unfortunately, I won't get to immediately build with that patch the time it comes out, because I actually am going to be going back to work on that same day, which is kind of crazy. I know, it's very coincidental, but I'm very happy to go back to work. I've been, I'm a little bit nervous, of course, given the current environment, but I am still very excited nonetheless, because I just, it'll be a somewhat routine back to normalcy, I guess. I don't know if you could call it normalcy, but it's something, and it's gonna get me out of the house, which is, I've been at home way too much, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. gosh, I can't believe this. But yeah, I did do a little bit of work off camera on this build because I needed to figure out the floor plan on that second floor. Putting in a stairwell, just, oh my goodness, I needed to make it work, and I eventually did, and it worked out kind of perfectly, just saying. I really love how it came out though, and yeah, this house is just so cute. I just love it. But yeah, I thought I would talk a little bit more about the original build. So the original house I called Justice Manor, and I actually built this for one of my Sims. I think I was doing a Sim like story on Tumblr all those years ago. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my goodness. So it's not really something that I'm super into anymore, but I used to be like really into Simblers back in the day. If y'all don't know, before Tumblr died, Tumblr had like a huge simming community, and it probably definitely still does, but I used to follow a lot of Sim story blogs, and I wanted to do my own, and I remember making this house for a Sim of mine called Sydney Justice, and she was this kind of edgy kind of, you know, girl, and kind of, you know what I mean, like she was an edgy girl who, you know, had a chip on her shoulder, and then, you know, her mom mysteriously disappears, and she's forced to have to come back home to this house, which is very strange and, you know, haunted and empty and confusing for her. But I don't know, it was just a little story that I made up, and yeah, I really kind of miss those old days. I'm not gonna lie, those old days were something. But yeah, it was really fun going back and just revisiting this house, and, you know, giving it a new life and just transforming it completely to something that I really like nowadays. Just because, you know, originally I don't want y'all to think that the house before I'm like dragging it. Like, if y'all build like that, there's literally nothing wrong with this house. It was just, when I look at it now, I just see so much more that I could do with it, and I just want to like change it because, you know, my building styles have changed since then. So, but yeah, I expanded the little fountain that was there and just made it into a little bit of a longer little pond, and I put a fake bridge over it just by drawing like some fencing around it, just to kind of imply that there was a bridge. And I do also cover the house with these vines from Discover University from the debug section by typing in bb.show live edit objects true. I do remove some of them though, because it was a little bit much, let's just say, but it looks really pretty. I have not really gotten the chance to use those yet, so yeah, I was very thrilled. But anyway, here I am going in and just, you know, zhuzhing up the front yard. I kept the original spirit of the landscaping that I did before with some, you know, like greenery and flowers and lavender and stuff like that. But I just, you know, made it more into the style that I do now, and a little bit more detailed and a little bit more obsessive. But yeah, I really love the outcome of this. I love the exterior. I love the backyard. Oh my goodness. The backyard was pretty generic, I would say, in the beginning. But once I really got to, you know, filling in the backyard with like a little fenced in area, it was so pretty. I love it. It's just, man, I just love renovating houses. It's so much fun. I don't know, it must be the HGVT. Whoa, that's not the network, Luke. But yes, it must be like the HGTV like watcher in me. Like when I was a kid, watching HGTV was like the jam. It was like my favorite channel ever. I didn't really watch Food Network that much, I know, but HGTV was like my jam. I remember watching all these interior design shows and being like, I want to be an interior designer when I grow up. And it still rings true to this day. I'm almost 25 and I still want to be an interior designer when I grow up. No, I would like to look into that one day, but it's kind of one of those like dreams where you're just like, it probably won't happen, but you know, it's okay. But yeah, I really just loved watching HGTV as a kid, and I don't know, I guess it's just why I loved The Sims so much, is because I could do that in, you know, myself, which was fun. But anyway, here's that backyard I was talking about. I just added some, you know, bushes and stuff back here, and this pavestone. I don't know what you would call it. This stone paver thing that I used on the back patio is from the Realm of Magic game pack. And oh my gosh, I love it so much. I didn't realize I would love it so much, but I placed it down. I was like, this is perfect. This is beautiful. This is everything that I have always wanted and needed. But yeah, I really just loved how it looks. But yeah, I just went kind of crazy. I did try to keep like decorating in this house like at a minimum, because I didn't want to spend absolutely forever on this build, because let's be honest, y'all, I could spend so many hours renovating a house. Like, I don't even have to build anything. It will take me hours to renovate it because I would have to make it perfect. But thankfully, this didn't actually take me that long, which I was very pleasantly surprised. As you can see, the video is only 36 minutes, which kind of blows me away, because I'm like, I recorded an intro and I recorded an outro already, and this is just the speed build part. I don't know what it is, but yeah, anyway, here is just where I'm starting to furnish the back area, like the back patio area. And I did a lot of black and white. I just thought it would look really like nice back here. And I layered these little, like, I don't know what you would call them, archway, pergola type things from the Get Together expansion pack, and I just layered them up so that it looks like there's like a proper pergola back here. I love the vines on these. That's why I really enjoyed using it. And every time I can use this item, I will obviously use it. So, but yeah, I thought I'd talk a little bit more about some ideas that I have for the channel, just video ideas, build ideas, etc. that I've just been kind of tossing around in my head. Someone actually left a suggestion. I think it was Andrea. We know Andrea. We like her. We love her. I see her all the time in the comments. But yeah, she actually told me about dark academia, which is a style that I've heard of but didn't really look into. But once I typed it in on Pinterest, oh my goodness, I was like, this is it. This is what I've been wanting. Like, I could never figure out the right words to search on the internet, to be honest. Like, I never could think of like what the style was that I wanted to achieve most of all. And when I typed in dark academia, I was like, this is it. This is literally it. It's like Slytherin vibes meets bookworm vibes meets classic Edwardian, Victorian, all those Ians, you know. Yeah, it spoke to me, and I was like, yes, this is it. So I have a good idea of some things. Now, granted, please just be aware that if I never do this, this is just me speaking an idea out there. Just because I'm saying I could do it doesn't mean I will. Please don't get disappointed if I don't immediately do it, because I kind of flake out on myself, which is unfortunate. But it's an idea that I have been wanting to do for a while, is try doing some Let's Builds, which is not new to the channel, of course, but I thought about doing some Let's Build room by room is what I would call it, or something like that. There is a creator out there that did do a room by room series, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, basically it would just be me building a house just one room at a time, or like one part at a time. So I was thinking of doing some Harry Potter builds like that. Maybe, I don't know. I've been really wanting to do my own version of Malfoy Manor for such a long time, just because, you know, my love for Draco Malfoy. It's probably problematic, to be perfectly fair. Like, it's probably a little bit problematic because, you know, Draco is he's not a great person. It pains me to say that. I know. He deserved better. We want him to have a redemption. We want him to ooh, girl, I cannot even speak. I'm so passionate. But we wanted him to have a redemption arc. He didn't get one. He may have not really deserved one. Let's be really perfectly honest. But at the same time, he did. Okay? He did. Don't speak anyway, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But yes, I really just love Draco Malfoy so much. He's probably my favorite Harry Potter character just because of fan fiction, let's be honest. And every time I read a story where he's living in Malfoy Manor, like when he's like a little bit older, or, you know, what have you, there's a million different ways that you could go about that. But I see it in my head, and it's not what's in the movies. Like, because whenever I was a kid, I read the Harry Potter books. Like, I had seen up to the third movie, and then I stopped there because I didn't have access to the other movies. So I just read the books. And so I don't really have like the movies themselves don't really resonate with me when I think of Harry Potter as much. So the books are, I'm not saying the books are better by any means. The books and movies do different things better. It's just all about adaptation theory. I'll talk about that some other time. But yes, the books have always spoke to me the most just because they're what I know. And whenever I read the books, I see Malfoy Manor in a very specific way. And it's always one image. It's always been this fixed image in my head, and I need to put it in The Sims. But I've attempted it in the past, but it took me so long for some reason, because I was a perfectionist. I think that's why. But it took me so long just to get the basic like the front done, and then I just kind of lost steam because I lost confidence and got distracted, all that good stuff. You know me. I think by doing it as a room by room kind of let's build series, it would actually be incredibly beneficial for me because I could focus on just one little section at a time. That's better for me personally, just because that's basically how I work as a person. Let's be honest. At my day job, for example, whenever I have tasks that I need to do, I focus on one task at a time, and I get that task done before I start something else. Because if I try to multitask and bounce around, I literally bounce around and I never get anything done, and I lose my mind, and then I get really stressed, and then I get sad and depressed because, mental illness. But yes, I really love that idea of doing that. And it wouldn't just be for just Malfoy Manor. I could do any build like that, whether it's Harry Potter or not. Let me know what you think of that idea, because, it would be really fun for me, and it would be a little bit easier to edit and upload that, because it would take me a lot less time to get the video finished and everything, because like I said, I am going to be going back to work. So I will have a little bit less time, actually a lot less time to make videos, unfortunately, but videos will still be coming out. Don't worry, I will make sure they come out, even if they're small videos. But anyway, moving on to the build again. Here is where I started with the bedrooms. I did do the wallpapers and like the lights and the doors and all that good stuff off camera up here. It just took me way too long to get it situated. But here it is. The wallpaper is actually by Harry. It's from I want to say it's from the Porto set. She just did a really cool like add-on to some EA content and she did like a bunch of colors, and it's amazing. Definitely recommend checking out her Patreon and her Tumblr. So I will leave that linked down below, as well as Felix Ander's Patreon. That's actually where the couch, like the 2 couches that I used, and the chairs in the dining room downstairs, that's where those are from. But I think that's pretty much all the CC that I did use in this build. There might be a couple of items from like the kitchen and the bathroom set, of course, but that's pretty much it. I didn't go crazy with CC, and I don't think that you'll need custom content for this build. Like really, you could easily replace the tile that I used with the ones from the Vampire Game Pack, and the chairs can be replaced, the couches can be replaced. It's not super crazy, but I just like using it because it just speaks to my soul. But it's up to you though. Like, I will leave links down below though, just in case you want to try them out. But yeah, this house was great. I had so much fun with it, and yeah, it was just, I don't know. It brought so much joy to my life, I guess. I was just not in a rut creatively, but I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to change up my formula, and I thought in this video it'd be a good little experiment. So do let me know if you do like this format of a video, where I do like an intro, do like a sped up narrated version, or middle part, and then there's like an outro after this. It's whatever you all, like, to be honest, because I'm kind of open to anything at this point. Like, I'm open to, figuring things out differently and going about things differently and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm actually really, really pumped just thinking about that Malfoy Manor build if I want to do it, because there's so many things I could do. Like, obviously, with me and building Harry Potter builds, I don't think I'll ever do Hogwarts. I'm so sorry. Maybe one day, but that's a lot, actually a lot. And it would take me eternity, but I don't know, it might be a fun series to do one day in the future, but I think starting with something that isn't as crazy and big and stuff, like something like Malfoy Manor, for example, or Grimmauld Place would be great, because it's just it's reasonable. It's not crazy, for me. But you never know. One day that'll come. But anyway, here's the master bedroom. It's looking real nice. I really like that the rug is from base game. The bed is actually a recolor by Harry. It is just a bed from the base game. Those two side tables are actually from the Colonial set by Felixander, and the lamps are from the Vampire game pack. They just matched so perfectly in this room. And these curtains are also by Harry. I use a lot of Harry CC, okay? Like, her custom content just speaks to me. Like, I don't know, just like her builds speak to me. She's just like, I relate to her on a lot when it comes to building in The Sims, and I like aspire to build as beautifully as she does. Let's be honest, because her builds are kind of mind-blowing. When I see them, I'm like, how is this? How could one do this? This is incredible. I'm in absolute love with this. But yeah, that's pretty much it though for this little portion of the video. I guess I'll go ahead and, you know, sign off, like, and you can listen to the past Lukey, because the first part was recorded on day 1. This third part was recorded on day 2, and this part where I'm speaking now is recorded on day 3. So it's, yeah, time, space, continuum, nonsense. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty, so here we are with the final outcome. It's the next day, actually. I had to do this over the course of 2 days, but this is the build. We will be getting screenshots after I do a little video tour along with you all. I just wanted to talk about my process, talk about just my thoughts on my old build. So yeah, it was something, y'all. Like, let me tell y'all, it was something trying to figure out the floor plan and the orientation of the stairs. This stairs was the worst part. Were the worst? Yes, they were the worst part of this entire build. I did keep the floor plan on the first floor, or the ground floor. This relatively the same. It's the same idea. I just kind of refined it a bit. But is that wallpaper messed up? I think that wallpaper is messed up. I believe there's some weird glitches with my game recently where the rooms are not being painted correctly, as you can see. But yes, I really loved this build. I used these debug vines. They came with Discover University, and I used them with the ones from Get Together. They look really pretty, all mixed together like that, with the ones from the Vampire game pack also. And then I did like a fake little bridge here, and just like a pond that I extended. I wanted to keep the general idea of this build true to its original form, but I wanted it to be a bit more of a fleshed out concept. So I just did this nice little pond in the front with the bridge, and I actually decided to angle these off, as you can see, just to make the just to give it some more shape. I thought it would look a lot nicer, and it does. And the porch isn't really that useful anyway, so I just did that. But the backyard is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. This is my favorite part of the build, I think. I love this pergola. I actually made with the little thingies from the Get Together expansion pack, and I just layered like 4 on top of each other with move objects. It looks really good, and I'm gonna do this again. I love all the leafy, viney details, and like, I didn't know this table from the backyard stuff came in the swatch either. I don't know why the chairs don't. That would be cool if the chairs did too. But yeah, nice little gate, and I guess we'll go ahead and go on into the inside along with each other. But yeah, I decided to add a closet, and the stairs, like I said, were the worst part of this build, but I managed to figure it out quite well. I do really enjoy how they kind of are configured now. So it's a nice little entryway with this beautiful door from Discover University. I just think it fits so perfectly in this build. And then you have a nice, little, living room, lounge area with some Felixander couches and just some beautiful Felixander wallpaper, a nice little hutch, and then it leads into this kitchen. Love the kitchen. It's actually super bright. It's kind of the same idea and in the same position with the same countertops, but I just refined it a bit. And this tiling is actually from the Porto set by, I think it's the Porto set. It's one of the sets by Harry. And then a dining room. What I did was I opened this section up. I just thought it would be better. I just thought it would be better to have like an open space instead of an archway or columns or anything just kind of impeding it. And it's just a little bit easier to kind of like get through visually. And the dining room is beautiful. We got this beautiful window from the laundry day pack, and that's an original fireplace that came with the house. And I just put in a nice table with some Felix Ander colonial chairs. They are kind of amazing. And then a Discover University door. There is a bathroom down here. This was actually a bathroom, of course, but I just made it prettier, and honestly really love this bathroom. It's actually probably the better bathrooms out of all this. The color scheme is really pretty. I think the tiling on the walls could be different, but I don't hate them. It's just I think that the blue and the black and just everything goes well with the tiling. But yes, let's go ahead and head on up to this little landing. Didn't put anything on this landing. You know me, I hate landings. But ooh, my game is doing that glitchy thing again. So here's one of the bedrooms. This is a pretty generic bedroom. If my game will allow me to see. I don't know why we're getting this glitch. It's been like this for a long time. It's only at certain angles, but yeah, you can kind of see it's just a basic bedroom right here, and then we have two other smaller bedrooms. This one's probably my favorite. It's a little bit smaller, but it's really bright and cozy. And then we have another one right here as well, just kind of simple. I didn't want to spend too long on these rooms. I kept them quite basic, but I love the wallpaper. It's from the Porto set by Harry. And then there's another little room here. It's just an office. You can make this into a toddler room or just another tiny bedroom, but I made it into an office space just because, I don't know, I just thought they would need another little place to just study. And which room is the bathroom? No, this one. This is the bathroom. Just another generic bathroom. It's just pretty. It fits into the house's style pretty well. I would, if I say so myself. Let's go ahead and let's go on up these stairs. This is kind of dark and creepy looking, I'm not gonna lie, but I had to make it this way so that it was still functional. Now this floor, it's very dark. This floor is literally just the master bedroom and master bath. I actually really love the colors in here. This wallpaper is beautiful. And I used some custom content. This bed is CC. It's just a recolor of the base game one. Those tables are gorgeous. They're from, I feel like they're from Felix Ander's, colonial set. They're just, anyway. And everything else, like these curtains are recolors as well by Harry. Pretty much all the CC in this build is by Harry and Felix Ander, with a couple of pufferhead items, like this chair, for example. And then we have just the master bedroom or bathroom. I really like it. I like the wallpaper from Tiny Toddlers. It's actually quite beautiful. It gives me like Quidditch vibes. I don't know what it is. And then, just a painting and just a shower, and my game is doing the glitchy thing. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, that is it. I also, really quickly, there was a balcony right here on this little section of the house. I got rid of that because it was pointless. And also I added a little bit of a spire. Is that a word? No, maybe not spire. Pointy roof bit. That's better. Onto the house, just so that there is, a little bit of shape, and just, it kind of adds to the atmosphere. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this format. I think it's different, and it's obviously like a completely different setup. Me doing a real-time intro and outro, and then doing a speed build section, and then screenshots. But yeah, do let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Should I renovate some more of my older builds? I really am wanting to do that. And do you want me to do some more Maxis renovations of houses that are already in the game? And I don't know, just let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think of the video format and all that good stuff. But yeah, I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you all are staying safe, staying home, staying hydrated, staying healthy. Please drink some water today. I beg of you. I know. I do it too. I drink a lot of coffee all throughout the day. It's mostly decaf, but still, it's not optimal hydration. Drink some water, please. Thank you. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to hit the little notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload. And yeah, that is everything. Thank you all so very much for watching. See, I cannot do that. I'm trying to do this new outro where I say put fun first, but it's too much of a tongue twister, so I'm not doing it. But yes, thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird, and beware of the nargles. Bye, y'all.